Good morning, dear students. Now we are watching EduStar Class 6 History Chapter 4 What Books and Burials Tell Us Part 1. Yes, already in the history we completed 3 chapters. Now, in this chapter, you are going to learn about the oldest Vedas and as well as Upanishad. Yes, what books and burials tell us, the Vedas and what they tell us. Let me see now. Yes, see the first one, the Vedas. The word Veda means knowledge or wisdom. Vedas are texts of ancient India and scared books of Hinduism. They are probably the oldest text in the world. Already you know that 4 Vedas are there, right? Rig Veda, Rig, Yajur, Sama, Atharvana. Yes, the Vedas. According to the Hindu tradition, the gods told the Vedas to the rishis. Yes, and as there was no writing at the time, the rishis kept passing them orally to the next generations and preserved them. See, the first one is Rig Veda. The oldest Veda is the Rig Veda. Scholars think the Rig Veda must have originated in the northwestern part of India known as the Sub-Sindhu. Yes. The Rig Veda is divided into 10 books and has 1028 hymns in praise of different gods. So some of the gods mentioned are, see, Indra, the god of weather, Rudra, the god of storm, Agni, the god of fire, and Varun, the god of rain. Already you heard about this, I think so, right? Indra, Rudra, Agni, and Varun. So these are the 4 gods mentioned in the Rig Veda. The Rig Vedic people looked upon the forces of nature as God. Most of the hymns of the Rig Veda are written in praise of various forces of nature. The verses describe nature in a very poetic way. Rishis like Vishwamitra, Vasistha, Bharadwaja have written the hymns. Yes. And in that, the Rig Veda is one of the oldest Veda. And some of the verses of Rig Veda are still recitated at religious functions. The famous Gayatri Mantra is part of the Rig Veda. What is Gayatri Mantra? Om Om Bhuvashvava Tat Sadurvedenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimaki Diyo Yoda Prashodayat. And this is only one of the famous Gayatri Mantra. So in our Hinduism, the Rig Veda was probably not written down before the 4th century in the Gupta period. For almost 1,000 years, it was preserved by oral tradition only. Scholars are not sure where and when the Vedas were actually composed. Yes, so in the Rig Vedas, the Vedas are not written down and it was preserved by oral traditional only. Yes, and see, Lokamanya Tilak studied the position of the stars described in the Vedas and wrote a book, Arctic Home in the Vedas in 1903. In the books, he states that the Aryans originated near the North Pole and came south during the Ice Age. So, in his book, he just write about the Aryans and as well as Rig Veda. The Rig Veda is in Old or Vedic Sanskrit. This is quite different from the Sanskrit that you learn in school. The next one is Yajur Veda. The Yajur Veda is the book of rituals. Yajur means sacrifices. Veda means knowledge. So, Yajurveda is a book that gives us knowledge about how to go about yajnas and sacrifices. It is like a handbook of persist. The second Veda is the Yajurveda. What is the meaning of Yajurveda? The Yajus means sacrifices and Veda means knowledge. The next one is the Samaveda. The Samaveda is the book of melodies. It was a song book for a singer Persist who took a part in rituals. Most of the stanzas in the Samaveda are from the Rig Veda, and there are instructions as to how they should be chanted and sung. Yes, so the Samaveda, it's a book of melodies. The first three Vedas. The first three Vedas are called the triple scared signs of recitating hymns, that is Rig Veda. The second one is sacrifices, that is Yajurveda. And the third one is chanting, that is Samaveda. Yes, and these are the first three Vedas. We are called that. See, the last one is the Atharva Veda. The fourth Veda is the Atharva Veda is the fourth Veda. It is quite different from the other three Vedas. Yes, unlike the other three Vedas, the Atharva Veda has less connection with sacrifice. It is the first part consists of chiefly of spells and incantations, concrete with protection against demons and disaster, spells for the healing of diseases, for long life and various desires or aims in life. Yes. And in this Atharva Veda is quite different from the other three Vedas. And see, the second part of the text contains speculative and philosophical hymns. In its third section, the Atharva Veda contains mantras used in marriage and death rituals. See the next one, the Brahmanas. The Brahmanas are commentaries on the four Vedas. They explain the details recording proper performance of rituals. Yes, see the next one. The Aranyakas. The Aranya means belonging to the wilderness. They contain Brahmana style discussion of especially dangerous rituals such as the Mahabharata and Pravagara, and therefore had to be learned in the wilderness. Yes. So in this, there is a discussion about the philosophical matters and how to attain self-control, etc. And there are also the other thing described in the Arakyos, such as several antidotes in the form of rituals for warding off death and sickness, the effect of dreams as well. And see the next one, the Upanishads. Yes, the Sanskrit word Upanishad can be spelled as follows. Upa, near, ni, down, shad, sit. So, Upanishad means sitting down near a guru to receive a instruction. What is the meaning of Upanishad? Sitting near a guru to receive instruction. Yes. Upanishads contain the divine symbol Om, which is the start of all existence. Upanishads talk about the universal spirit and individual soul. The soundless sound which says peace, peace is the word, that is peace is from the Upanishads too. What is the meaning of Upanishad? It is sitting near the Guru and to receive the instruction. So the Upanishads talk about the universal truth. And the other literature also is there. There are books on special subjects written at the time too. That is Ayurveda, Dhanurveda, Gandharva Veda, and the Sastra, and Silpa Veda. Ayurveda, it denotes medicine, and the second one is archery, the third one is dance, the fourth one is military science, the fifth one is architecture. Yes. And see the next one. What books and burials tell us? Important things. In the Rig Veda, there are prayers for cattle, sons, and horses. Cattle was important for food, horses for battle, and sons to fight in the battles. So these are the three are so important in the Rig Veda. Reason for the battle. Why did these people fight battles? Battles are usually for land, and the people needed land for the cattle to graze. They also needed land to grow crops. And they also fought to capture land, and they had water or to conquer people. And these are all the reasons the people fight in the battle. Who fought the battles? It was men who fought these wars. There are no standing armies for the battles. The people met, discussed where and how to fight, chose a leader, and fought the war. And what did they do with the wealth? Some wealth was kept with the leaders. Some wealth was given to the persist, and some wealth was used for the yajnas. And the rest was distributed among the people, those who live in the village or area. Yes. And what are yagnas? Yagnas were grand rituals around a big fire. The yagna was for certain god or goddess. Some sacrifices were made which were offering for God. Usually the sacrifice was ghee or grain. It could even be animals also. Right? So the remaining we will see the next video.